Good morning, students. Welcome to CAD 241. It is February the 18th, 2023, and we actually start Fusion this week. So we have completed all of our assignments, or we finished all of our modules as far as um, Inventor goes. So if you're not finished with those assignments, please continue working with them. Today, I want to show you how to work with Fusion 360. I have two videos that are posted this week showing you how to use Fusion 360. All right, so when you first log in to Fusion 360, you will see this panel here that you see. And one of the things I want to make you clear of is over here, this left icon. Make sure you are in design. Okay, that's the first thing you want to check. Then you want to come down here to where it says document settings. See where it says millimeters. Well, millimeters is the default. We don't want millimeters. So I want you to come over here and click on this little pencil and paper here. And come over here. We're going to change the units from millimeters to inches. And select OK. All right, now, what we're going to do now is we're going to draw we're actually going to make a model first, and then we're going to make a drawing from the model. Now, your drawing I have included in the module, so you can actually print out that drawing and use it as a guideline as we build this part. So I'm going to go ahead and build the part. You don't have the instructions in front of you, but if you print out that part, you do have the instructions, and you can either follow along with me or just watch the video and do it later on your own. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I have to create a sketch like we do in Inventor. So over here, you see this sketch panel or the sketch icon. Click on that, and you come over here. You see the frontal plane, you see the right side plane or the left side plane, you see the top or the bottom plane. I'm going to click on the top plane. Okay, now we're going to start laying out our drawing here. Now, if you rotate your scroll wheel, you zoom in and out just like with Inventor. If you hold the scroll wheel down, you can pan. Okay, and move your mouse. All right, so we're going to draw a circle here first. So go to Circle, or go over here to Create, and we're going to select Circle. And we're going to select Center Diameter Circle. And I'm going to click right here at the origin, and I'm going to drag out a circle. And this circle needs to be 2.5 inches in diameter. 2.5 inches in diameter, and I'm going to enter. All right, now I need to draw another circle, but in order to do this, I need to draw a construction line. So up here is line, click on line, and you're going to click at the center, and we're going to draw out a line going to the right along the x-axis here, if you will. And this distance needs to be 2.25. 2.25. All right. And I'm going to click. Do a right click, OK. All right, so I did a click to anchor the other end of this line, and then I did a right click, OK. Now I'm going to draw another circle. Circle, circle, center diameter circle. Click on this endpoint, and we're going to drag it out, and we're going to make this a diameter of 1. Enter. All right, now what I want to do next is I'm going to show you how to draw a line tangent from this circle and to tangent to this circle. Okay, so we're going to go up here, click on line, and I'm just going to place the line arbitrary location right now. Arbitrary length, arbitrary location. Look how I drew it. Okay, arbitrary length, arbitrary location. Now, up here with your constraints, you will see that we have a tangent constraint. Click on this icon, click on the line, click on this circle. All right, now you see that symbol says that this line is now tangent to this circle. Now we need to do the same thing for this end. Click, click. All right, now that line is now tangent to both circles. Okay, do a right click, OK. Now, what I want to do is I want to draw before we draw anything else, look at this overhang. We want to trim this just like Inventor. Grab the pair of scissors and click right there. Right click, OK. Now you could do that again on this side if you wish, or you can use the mirror function. So last night, Mr. Morris used the mirror function when I made it last night. So click on mirror. All right, and it says, what is the object you want to mirror? I'm going to select this line. Then I'm going to click on this select, and we're going to select the mirror line, and you'll see it pops up. This is a mirror image because we had our line there. This serves as the mirror plane. Select OK. All right, now we have to do a whole bunch of trimming here. Okay, so let's go to the pair of scissors, trim here, trim all this out. Right click, OK. Now we're going to draw another circle at the center here, and we're going to make this 1.5 inches in diameter. Okay, and then we're going to draw another circle right here at this center. Click, and we're going to make this circle, hang on a minute, it's hard for me to read this, 0.5 inches in diameter. Okay, do a right click. Let's see, I'm trying to think. I tell you what, hit the undo a couple of times. We're going to remove those circles. All right, so they're gone. I'm going to extrude this first. So sorry about that. Just hit the undo to remove those two circles. I'm going to finish the sketch. And Mr. Morris likes to work in the isometric view. When I work on these, I can just see it better. We're going to extrude this. Here's the extrude. And you see a little arrow there. It's kind of hard to see, but there it is. Hold the left mouse button down. We're going to drag this up, and we're going to type in 0.75, enter. All right, so we have this. Okay. Now we're going to sketch on this surface here. So sketch, click on this surface here, and I'm going to draw a circle again at this origin, and we're going to make it 1.5 in diameter. Now I could include, and I guess I'll go ahead and do that. But we need to draw another circle. And let's say we don't know exactly where the center point is. Okay, see, I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to show you how to fix it, though. We're going to make this 0.5 in diameter. Okay. Now, You just click on the side of the screen here. Now we're going to draw a line, or actually we're going to draw a dimension, sorry, from here to here and drag that out. And we can see it's 2.3. It's supposed to be 2.25. All right, now we need to just double check our diameters of our circles. This is 0.5, this is 1.5, and it's 2.25 inches away. All right, so I'm gonna hit the finish sketch, and I'm going to extrude this and this, and I'm going to hold the arrow, hold my left mouse button, and drag it down all the way through the part. See, I just held my left mouse button on the arrow and just dragged it down through the bottom of this part, and I'm going to select OK. All right, so there's part of this. Now we're going to sketch. We're going to sketch on this face again, and we're going to draw a circle. The same diameter as this first circle that we made. Okay, so if you just drag it to that border, that should be the right diameter. Okay, so we're going to finish the sketch, and I'm going to extrude that donut. And we're going to grab it and go up 1 inch. All right, so you just click over to the side, near the part, click off the part, but near the part. Okay, now let's figure out how to change the material here, or the color of the part. Come down here where it says bodies and expand this, and then do a right click right here. There's like a cylinder. Do a right click on that body and come down here and go to physical material. And when you do that, let's see, we may have to do that again. Hang on. Oh, there it is. We have this library of materials here. I'm going to select metal, and then I'm going to scroll down through here until I can find, whatever. I'm going to do anodized aluminum red. That's a process of treating to harden aluminum materials as to anodize it. All right, I'm going to close that out. So this is anodized aluminum red. And again, if you anodize a piece of aluminum, you are changing you're making a hard surface of the metal. It absorbs the chemical, and it makes it a hard shell for the aluminum. All right, so we're done with the model, so we need to save this. And I'm going to call this Morfusion 360. I'm going to put a -2 here because this is my second time making this part. This is your first time, so you don't have to put the -2. Okay. And I'm going to save it. All right, so we have finished the model, as you can see here. Right, here's our model. And again, you can use a view cube just like you do in Inventor. They're very similar, but there's some differences too, which we're going to talk about. All right, so there's our model. Now we need to make our drawing. So come over here to this design tab, and we're going to arrow down, and we're going to select drawing from design. This little panel comes up over here. We want the full assembly. We want to create the drawing. So create a new drawing from, click on from scratch, ASME in units or inches, and it's a size B sheet of paper. Let's just change it to a size A sheet of paper. We'll see how that looks. Select OK. It takes a while to think, just like Mr. Morris. So as you can see, we still have our part file here, and then our drawing here. And it's just taking a second. It did this to me last night. Perhaps yours won't take as long. All right, so you see it's brought the board. So what you want to do is go to this first tab here, or icons, click on base view. Now, if that's not the view you want to be your base view or your front view or whatever, you can come up here and you can change it. There's the top, but I'm not sure. Let's see, top. And we're going to change it to a scale 1:1 here. Say OK. All right, so there's our part here. If we want to rotate it, see, is that going to let me rotate that? You just grab that center. This is different than, let me show you, this is different than Inventor. You're going to go to Modify, Rotate, click on the view you want to rotate, and then click on Transform, right? And you can click right here at the center because you want to rotate it about the center. And then you can put the angle here. We want to type in 90 degrees. There's 90, select OK. All right, you can still move this around. Hold your left mouse button to move this around. All right, I think that's good. Now we're going to do a project. Click on this view. We're going to project over. We'll do a left click, right click, OK. All right. I don't know why that view is still showing here. Okay, it's really weird. I had to go back and hit the rotate again to get that that border to disappear. Now I want to annotate this. So the way we're going to do this is we are going to, hang on a second. There's my center line for my holes. Click here and here. Now we're going to do the bisector. Here and here and here and here. Right click, OK. Now we're going to start adding some dimensions to this. So click on the dimension symbol here. And I'm going to click here and drag out, click. Click on the circle, click. and drag this out, click, and we'll click on this circle, click, drag out, and then click, drag out, click, right click, OK. All right, so we can adjust this some if we need to. It's really weird why it's doing that. All right, let's go to dimension. Hang on, folks, it's doing something weird. Let's see if I just continue on with this. We don't need this dimension here because it's indicated right here. But the homework exercise requires you to do it, so we'll just put it there. Do right click OK. I'm trying to get rid of that box around that front view. It doesn't want me here. Okay, it disappeared somehow on its own. I think my computer is acting a little odd. All right, so we actually have almost all the dimensions, but not quite. Do a right click. We want a vertical dimension there. Let me show you how to do that. Here's the undo button. I'll show you how to do that again. So hit the dimension, click here, do a right click, select vertical, and then drag it where you want to place it. We want to place it right there. Right click, OK. Now I'm going to move this over some. All right. Now we have two more dimensions to place. Here and try that again. This intersection, click, right click, OK. So I think, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. We got all the dimensions shown now. Okay. Now what we need to do is we need to put labels under our views. So go to text. And watch, this is different than Inventor. Hold down the left mouse button and we're going to drag a rectangle here. And click. One more time. Watch this again. Close this. Watch. Click on the text. Click. And drag a rectangle. Click. And we're going to type in front. All uppercase letters, right? No lowercase. Okay, I'm going to highlight this. Make it bold. Underline. Close. Now, you can hold down your left mouse button and you can drag this around to where you want to place it. We're going to do another one. The window and RS, capital letters, RS view. We're going to highlight this, make it bold, underline, select close. Hold down your left mouse button and you can drag that. All right, so there's our view labels. Now, changing the annotation on the title block is a little bit different here with Fusion than it is Inventor. Some people like this better. All you have to do is zoom out and then zoom back into the title block. Click on Admin, and you could say more, all uppercase letters, right? More Fusion 360. You can click on this title, Module 7, Intro. Actually, let's do this. Let's go back to this one. Sorry about that. Let's type in the project is Module 7, Intro to Fusion. Okay, and this is going to be more Fusion 360. All right. Now, approved is going to be obviously by me. So you're going to type in my last name, all caps. And then the date, well, my date is 2/18/23. And check by will be me. Check date. All right. And this is drawn by me, but your name should be here. Uppercase letters, no lowercase letters, okay? And then put the date that you drew it. If you had a revision, there's no revisions yet. If you were going to make a revision change later, make a change, you would type in revision A here, okay? As well as a drawing number. We don't have a drawing number, so there you go. All right, now I'm going to finish the properties here. So there's our drawing. What we'd like to do now is save it as a PDF so that you can submit it. Go over here to export and hit export PDF and make sure all sheets are selected. Even though we only have one sheet, make sure all sheets are selected. Say OK. And more Fusion 360. Now remember, Mr. Morris has to put a number 2 because I already have one. My first one I did last night. So save. Okay, now let's try that again. I know it saved it. All sheets, okay. More Fusion 360. There's a PDF. I don't know whether this is going to my downloads. Yeah, there it is. So you go to downloads to find your drawing. So this is what you're going to submit, okay? All right, so let's get back to Fusion. You're done with your drawing and you're done with the part. Now, it would be nice if you saved a picture of your drawing, and we could come over here, File, Save As. Hang on a minute. Let's see. We want to save this. File. Oh, here you go. Sorry, file, export, and we're going to save this as okay, this is driving me crazy. Hang on. I don't want to save it as STL file. I just did this the other day. Mr. Morrison's brains quit working. I'm looking for how to save this as a PNG, and it's not giving me that option. Export. All right, so I'm looking for PNG. This is crazy. It's like, where did it go? Hang on, folks. We'll find it in a minute. Mr. Morris will find it. Hang on just a second. Okay, here you go. Capture image. Say what happens when you use Inventor so much. You have a tendency to um, make mistakes when you go to another software package. I'm going to say OK. And this is going to create a PNG. See, PNG, save. So you will submit the PNG and the PDF. So you'll submit the picture file and you will submit the PDF. Okay. So there you go. I'm going to go ahead and stop my video here. Take care, and I will see you next time.